Hello, thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is Itsherastrology with a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This will cover the 4th and final week of December 2020. I'll be using my Universal Tarot deck and I'll clarify with a Centennial Tarot. I'll be using some unicorn cards for oracles, they're by Dianna Cooper, and then I will pull you a Christmas Day message. So this is for Sagittarius for the last week of December 2020. Way too many jumper cards, you can't have half a deck. Everyone's getting some kind of celebration card. I mean, we are looking at this Christmas time period, so that makes sense. There's kind of victory in, there's King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, so father figure maybe, but Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is somebody who provides and looks out for their family sort of energy. And then there's victory in nostalgia, thinking about, you may be thinking about like a father or somebody you knew from your past. Yeah, you're thinking a lot about unsaid things. Just came out there. Yeah, the moon wanted to really come out then, like fell out. So that could be illuminating things. You might do some meditation. You might contemplate a little bit about like past memories, thinking about childhood, that sort of thing. This is for Sagittarius, please. And then you've got here the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, Empress and the Hanged Man. So that's kind of like talking about somebody like leading somebody on a little bit, somebody who you might see as like the one, you know, like with the Empress there, this person means everything to you. But you may realise that when you go into this kind of contemplative, I can never say the word, this Hanged Man mode, this 4 of Swords mode, you may then start to think a little bit and realise actually they've been leading me on. Could be something like that. This is the last shuffle for Sagittarius for December 2020. Here we go. Let's see. You have the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, lots of completion happening. The 5 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and then the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. An ending occurred. Somebody may have said something to stab you in the back. Let's shuffle. Let's go through these while we're talking. I feel like I may have half the deck in the wrong way, but that's how it works. Let's give them a good shuffle before I start talking, just to be clear. Communication. Right. Somebody, it looks like, was stabbed in the back here. Judgment in the reverse, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Remember we talked about this, might have just came out just now, and I said that somebody may have been leading you along. Judgment here in the reverse is like being judged or judging somebody. I think that might be what that means. That somebody really is like leading you down the garden path with something here, Sag. But then we go into this 10 of Cups. So this is all about having a happy home, happy life, that kind of thing. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. You may have discovered this. You've got now the Ace of Wands. So this is like passion, a new something tangible, some sort of like creativity, new job, that kind of thing. In a way, but then there's anger here to do with like some sort of hard-headedness. Somebody may be feeling a bit hard-headed. There's anger towards this new idea. Tell me about the 5 of Swords. I think things will start making sense in a second. Okay, it came out again, and this flipped in the air. There's fast communication that may be quite argumentative. The person might be quite straightforward and to the point with what they say to you. Here we go. So you really are bound and stuck making a decision. You have the Ten of Swords again, and now there is some sort of even more, another 5. This can be showing skills, but it can also be like wars and battles being fought. Yeah, massive serious communication coming in about that. Someone's going to bring that forward for you. Tell me about this 3 of Wands. Sagittarius, please. Too many cards just fell out. Emperor of the World. The 3 of Wands is about this person's now looking out there, waiting for something to happen. It could be something to do with children as well. Can mean in a sense like growth, like children growing, waiting for kids to come home. You have got the 6 of Cups, which to me is kind of like a childlike card. I'm going to take what we've got here. This all just kind of jumped out and turned over like this. So let's see if we can make any sense of this. Oh, yeah. So this Page of Swords and this Page of Cups here. This is all for this middle section. Page of Swords. This is somebody communicating. They're intellectual. They're sensible. The Page of Cups is a bit more of like an immature but still like a lovable character, but they may be a little bit less sensible with what they say. Then you have this Strength in the reverse. So this is like like there being a lack of that and maybe a little bit too in the opposite direction. So strength in a different way, you know. Then you have the Knight of Swords. So this person's quite cutting again with what they say, which is why I feel like these 10s relate to this guy. Somebody you might have known from the past. It may be you're a parent, it's your kid talking to you, or it could be you talking to your parents or something like that. And then we've got the feeling trapped but being able to walk away because you can see that there's actually more out there. You've got this card twice here, so what you couldn't see first, you're now it's now being illuminated for you, and you're at that point now. So after a lot of to and froing, there is a final like, no, I've had enough of this, I've got to leave. I'm not trapped anymore, and you can see the world is your oyster. And you may move on to it's quite unclear at the moment about like a sign or whatever, but the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign. The King of Swords. Now, this person is uses their head rather than their emotions, which is what I feel needs to happen in this situation. So yeah, let's have a look at your unicorn cards. These are by Dianna Cooper. These are unicorn they're oracles to help. This is for Sagittarius for the last week of December. You've got Archangel Michael, and this says use the sword of truth to help the world. Definitely, that's how it feels in a way. Some kind of truth needs to be spoken, and that will happen, but it's gonna be deep. Let's see if I can get any more for you. Just got a couple more. Get 2 more for Sagittarius, please. Okay. You're having 3 apparently. You're having 3. Manifestation. Focus on a vision beyond yourself and your unicorn will help you. Magic. There is magic around you, so expect excitement and joy. And then you've got wisdom. Act with wisdom and people will respect you. I definitely feel that's what the King of Swords is telling us for you. Is that you need to, maybe you have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, mainly Aquarius in your chart, or dealing with an Aquarius. They can be quite cutting with their words. They don't mince their words sort of thing, you know. They're very assertive, so it could be that you're dealing with an Aquarius and this is what happens. That they may bring something to you and you use your fiery energy to like bat them off. But you're not trapped. You know that there's a world out there for you. So what I'm doing now is I'm just shuffling these humongous tarot cards. We're going to pull you a Christmas Day message. Let's see. Christmas Day for Sagittarius. This is December 2020, Christmas Day. Christmas Day, December 2020, please. Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Christmas Day. One more shuffle, I think. Yeah. Here we go. What we got for you? Oh, 10 of Wands. Okay. And then we have Temperance. Here you are. 7 of Wands. 8 of Swords. And then Justice. Okay, you may be dealing with a Libra then. Justice being there. 2 of Wands on the bottom. So you know that you have a choice. You know that the world is out there. You know that you have room to grow. And that will be like the theme of your Christmas Day. So the burden isn't the burden of, oh, I feel so weighed down and everything's got on top of me. It's not that kind of a burden here. It's a burden of finding peace and keeping the peace. And so Justice and Temperance, very similar to me in their energy of they try to maintain harmony and balance. The 8 of Swords is the feeling trapped. The 7 of Wands is the feeling defensive, and then you've got the 10. So I feel that you may be the middleman during your Christmas Day, and you may be keeping the peace amongst your family, and you know that that's okay to do that because you have the wisdom to see that there's more to the world. You're going to be the stability that your family need on that day, and you know that you can walk away with your head held high at the end of it. So that's it for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas. See you 2021.